Have you ever woken up feeling like your joints are stiffer than they used to be? Or that little aches and pains seem to stick around longer than they did 10 years ago? Maybe your digestion feels off some days, or your energy just isn't what it used to be, even though you're eating right and doing your best. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Aging comes with its fair share of surprises, doesn't it? Some good, some not so much. But what if I told you there's a simple habit? Yes, just one drink a day that could help you feel better from the inside out? Something warm, comforting, and powerful that people have been using for centuries to fight inflammation, soothe digestion, and even support longevity? It's called ginger turmeric water, and it's been quietly sitting in our kitchens all along. Now, you might be thinking, really? Just ginger and turmeric? And I get it. It almost sounds too easy. But stay with me, because the science behind this golden duo is truly remarkable. And even more important, it's gentle, safe, and incredibly beneficial for those of us in our golden years. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you thought about inflammation? Not just the swelling you get from a bump or bruise, but that silent inflammation that builds up in your body over time. Doctors now believe it plays a huge role in almost every major disease that affects us as we age. Arthritis, heart disease, memory loss, even some cancers. The good news is we're not powerless. And that's where ginger and turmeric come in. Ginger is like a warm hug for your body. It's been used for thousands of years as a natural anti-inflammatory. It helps ease joint pain, relax muscles, and even boost digestion, something that tends to slow down as we get older. If you've ever had ginger tea to settle your stomach, you've already experienced a small part of what it can do. Turmeric, on the other hand, is the golden spice of life. Inside turmeric is a compound called curcumin, and this little powerhouse is a known antioxidant and inflammation fighter. Studies have shown that curcumin can help improve memory, reduce joint pain, lower the risk of heart disease, and even support your immune system. But here's the catch. You need to consume it the right way and consistently to see results. That's why ginger turmeric water is such a game changer. It's not about taking pills or making big changes. It's about sipping something soothing each morning or even in the evening and letting nature do the heavy lifting. Imagine this. You wake up, your joints don't creak as much. Your digestion feels smoother. You're walking with more ease. That mental fog you sometimes feel, a little lighter. And you didn't have to do anything extreme. You just added a golden cup to your daily routine. But let's get practical. How do you actually make this drink? It's easier than you think. All you need is a few slices of fresh ginger, a small piece of turmeric root or a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and some warm water. You can add a squeeze of lemon for taste, maybe a dash of black pepper to help your body absorb the curcumin better. Stir it up, sip slowly, and enjoy. Some people like it hot, like a tea. Others prepare it cold and keep it in the fridge to sip throughout the day. There's no one-size-fits-all here. What matters most is consistency, making it a part of your day, just like brushing your teeth or tying your shoes. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, can this really make a difference after all these years? And my answer is, absolutely. Because your body is still listening. It still responds to nourishment. It still wants to heal. And even the smallest changes done daily can add up to incredible results over time. Think about how much time we spend taking care of others, our kids, our grandkids, our homes, our responsibilities. This is one small way to take care of yourself, to give your body the gift of healing from within. And the beauty is, it's natural, it's affordable, and it doesn't come with the long list of side effects we see on medicine bottles. Some folks have told me after just a few weeks of drinking ginger turmeric water, they're waking up feeling more refreshed, moving more freely, and even noticing fewer sugar cravings. Why? Because when inflammation goes down, everything works better. Your joints, your digestion, even your brain. And if you're dealing with arthritis, stiffness in your knees, or nagging back pain that just won't go away, you'll be surprised at how powerful these two simple roots can be. Ginger helps improve blood circulation, which keeps your muscles and tissues nourished. Turmeric helps reduce the fire in your joints, calming them down so you can move without wincing. Here's something to remember. You don't have to be perfect to start. You don't have to change your whole diet or overhaul your life. Just make a cup of this soothing drink, sit down, and enjoy it. Maybe while reading, or listening to music, or even watching the sunrise. It's a moment of peace for your body and your mind. And if you forget one day, that's okay. This isn't about guilt or pressure. It's about building small habits that support the vibrant, active life you deserve to keep living. So now that you know what makes ginger and turmeric so special and how easy it is to make this drink, let's explore even deeper. Because the benefits go far beyond what we've talked about so far, and here's where things start getting really interesting. We've talked about inflammation and joint pain, which are already big enough reasons to start drinking ginger turmeric water. But what if I told you this little golden drink could also help with something else many of us struggle with after 60, digestion and immunity? Let's be honest, our stomachs just don't work the same way they used to. You might notice you feel bloated more often, or that your meals take longer to digest. Maybe you deal with occasional constipation, or that frustrating heaviness in your belly after even a light meal. It's not your imagination. As we age, our digestive enzymes naturally decrease, our gut slows down, and that can throw everything off. But ginger, believe it or not, is like a gentle engine starter for your stomach. It wakes up your digestive system and helps it do what it was meant to do: break down food efficiently and comfortably. No more sitting around after lunch wondering if your body forgot how to process what you just ate. Ginger gets things moving. And turmeric? It brings a calming effect to your gut lining. That's especially helpful if you've been dealing with issues like acid reflux, leaky gut, or general sensitivity. It reduces the irritation that causes discomfort. The two work like a team. Ginger gets things going, turmeric keeps things calm. And let's not forget our immune system. You probably know that both ginger and turmeric are loaded with antioxidants, but what does that actually mean for you? Think of antioxidants like bodyguards. They patrol your system, looking for damaged or harmful cells, what we often call free radicals, and they help sweep them away before those little troublemakers can do real harm. This is especially important after 60, when our natural immune defenses start to slow down. We become more vulnerable to seasonal illnesses, chronic inflammation, and even certain infections that used to bounce off us when we were younger. But with regular support, gentle, consistent support like ginger turmeric water, we're giving our immune system the boost it needs to stand strong. And here's something even more surprising. Some research suggests that turmeric, thanks to curcumin, may support brain health too. It can help clear the brain of what's called amyloid plaques, which are linked to memory decline and Alzheimer's. Now, I'm not saying this drink is a magic cure, but imagine what it means to nourish your brain every single day with something so simple. A clearer mind, better focus, maybe even less forgetfulness over time. That's a gift worth sipping for. Now you might be wondering, how long does it take to see a difference? And I'll be honest with you, it's not a miracle fix overnight, but it doesn't have to be. Some people feel lighter and more energized within a week. For others, it might take a few weeks to notice those small but steady improvements. The key is making it a daily ritual. Like watering a plant, you don't see the growth every day, but give it time and the results show. There's also the little matter of taste. Some of you might be thinking, I've tried turmeric before and it tastes like dirt. I hear you. Turmeric on its own can be a little strong, but when you pair it with the zing of ginger, a squeeze of lemon, maybe a touch of honey, it becomes something really enjoyable. A warming, cozy drink that feels like self-care in a cup. If you like, you can even make it part of a bedtime routine. Drinking a warm cup of ginger turmeric water in the evening helps relax your muscles and settle your digestion before sleep. It signals to your body that it's time to wind down. Some people even find they sleep better with less tossing and turning through the night. And don't worry about getting everything perfect. If you don't have fresh ginger or turmeric root, powdered versions work just fine. If you don't have lemon one day, skip it. Just make the drink, take the moment, and let it nourish you. Another question I hear a lot is about safety. Can I drink this every day? What if I'm on medication? And those are smart questions. For most people, ginger and turmeric are very safe, especially in the small amounts used in daily drinks. But of course, if you're on blood thinners or medications for diabetes or high blood pressure, it's always wise to check with your doctor. These spices are powerful, and that's a good thing. But we want to be sure they're working with your body, not against it. Here's something I encourage everyone to try. Take a little notebook or piece of paper, and for the next 2 weeks, jot down how you feel after drinking ginger turmeric water each day. Even just a sentence, less bloated today, or slept more deeply. You'd be amazed at how quickly you'll start to notice patterns. When we tune into our bodies, they speak to us. And this drink helps your body speak with a little more clarity. It's such a small act, really. Boiling some water, adding a few roots or spices. But it sends a powerful message to yourself. I care. I choose to nourish myself. That message is where healing begins. Not in a pill bottle or a drastic diet plan, but in daily kindness toward your own well-being. And if you find yourself enjoying it, tell a friend. Share the recipe. These are the kinds of gentle habits that ripple outward. One cup at a time, one day at a time, we create lives that feel lighter, more energized, more joyful. You deserve to feel good. Not just okay, not just getting by. You deserve energy, comfort, and a body that supports the life you want to live. And this simple drink is a beautiful place to start. Let's keep going. There are still a few more incredible ways ginger turmeric water can support your health. Things most people have no idea about. And here's where the magic of ginger turmeric water really starts to shine in ways most people never expect. We've talked about joint pain, digestion, immunity, even brain health. But did you know this golden drink can also help support a healthier heart? Yes, your heart. That tireless, beautiful engine that's been pumping for you every moment of your life. As we age, our cardiovascular system naturally faces more stress. Blood vessels can stiffen, circulation slows, blood pressure may creep up, and the risk of clots or blockages increases. But here's the uplifting truth. Both ginger and turmeric have natural compounds that support healthy blood flow and may even help manage blood pressure levels. Ginger helps relax the blood vessels, encouraging smoother circulation. That means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered throughout your body, especially to those places that often feel cold or stiff, like your hands and feet. And turmeric? It helps reduce oxidative stress in the blood vessels and may help lower bad cholesterol over time. Together, they act like a gentle tune-up for your circulatory system. One older gentleman I spoke to told me he started drinking ginger turmeric water every morning after his doctor told him his cholesterol was borderline high. He wasn't ready to go on medication, so he gave this drink a try. 6 months later, after adding in a few more walks and better meals, his numbers improved, and so did his energy. He said it was the first time in years he'd felt like his body was actually working with him again. That's the beauty of this habit. It doesn't just focus on one part of your health, it supports you from head to toe. Let's also talk about something many people find awkward to bring up: bloating, water retention, and that uncomfortable feeling of puffiness, especially in the ankles or belly. These are common after 60, and they can make us feel sluggish, heavy, and just not ourselves. But ginger is a natural diuretic. It helps your body release excess fluid gently without harsh pills or quick fixes. That means less bloating, more comfort in your clothes, and even a little extra lightness when you move around. You'll start to notice your rings fit better, your shoes slip on easier, and your tummy doesn't feel quite so tight. And here's a bonus. Ginger and turmeric can also help support healthy blood sugar levels. That's a big deal, especially if you're keeping an eye on pre-diabetes or managing type 2 diabetes. These spices may help improve insulin sensitivity and reduce those afternoon energy crashes that leave you reaching for a cookie or a cup of coffee. I always say, why not let your drink work for you? Why not choose something that not only hydrates you, but also helps your body function better in the background? But this is more than just a drink. It's a daily ritual, a moment where you remind yourself that health doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need a shelf full of supplements or the latest superfood from the other side of the world. Sometimes, the most powerful healing comes from the simplest ingredients, used with love and consistency. And if you're worried you've waited too long to start, let me gently tell you, it is never too late. Your body is always listening, it's always adapting, and even one good choice today can help set the tone for a better tomorrow. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick breath and reflect on everything this small drink offers you. Relief from inflammation, support for your joints, smoother digestion, a stronger immune system, better blood flow, reduced bloating, more balanced blood sugar, and even brain and heart support. All from a daily cup that costs almost nothing and takes just minutes to make. This is your time to feel good in your body again. Not perfect, not like you're 20, but comfortable, mobile, alert, and confident. Every sip of ginger turmeric water is a step toward that. So, what's next? I'd love to hear how it goes for you. If you've tried this drink already, share your experience in the comments. What worked for you? What surprised you? How you felt after a week or two? And if this is your first time hearing about it, I invite you to give it a try for 7 days. Just 1 cup each morning. See what shifts. And if you found this video helpful, please take a second to give it a thumbs up. That small action helps more people find this kind of gentle, supportive health advice. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more simple tips to help you live your best, healthiest life, at any age. Remember, getting older doesn't mean getting weaker. It means getting wiser. And with the right tools, like this golden cup, you can feel better, live fuller, and enjoy more of what truly matters. Here's to you. Here's to your health. And here's to living with more energy, less pain, and a little more joy, 1 sip at a time.